Yo, so you just got your first car, or maybe it's a hand-me-down with enough miles to orbit the moon twice. Either way, you're ready to mod it. You've been binge-watching YouTube videos at 2 a.m. You've got a cart full of parts on eBay and AliExpress, and your inner Fast and Furious monologue is screaming, "I live my life a quarter mile at a time." Hold up. Before you spend your entire paycheck on a fake turbo whistle or that LED light strip that says, "Powered by haters," let's actually talk about mods that matter. Mods that'll make your car better, not worse. Stuff that gives you real performance, real street cred, and doesn't get you laughed out of the local cars and coffee meet. This is Best Mods for Beginners. No BS, just the real stuff that works. Let's get started before someone buys chrome fender vents and ruins their reputation forever. Okay, this is the modding equivalent of brushing your teeth. Basic? Yes. Important? Absolutely. Why wheels and tires? First, because everything, handling, braking, acceleration, even the look of your car, starts here. Tires. Your car's actual performance. Part number. Really, your tires are the only part of your car actually touching the road. You can throw 500 horsepower at a car, but if you're running bargain bin rubber, guess what? You're just doing burnouts in the rain and crying. What to buy? Look for performance all-season or summer tires, depending on where you live. Brands like Michelin Pilot, Sport 4S, Continental Extreme Contact, or even budget kings like Falcon Azenis. Tire tip: don't cheap out here. A good tire will make your car feel like it's suddenly leveled up, like going from PS2 graphics to PS5. But on pavement, wheels. Don't just buy for looks. Wheels can reduce weight, improve strength, and most importantly, stop you from looking like you stole your rims off a Home Depot cart. Cast versus flow formed versus forged. Cast wheels. Cheap, decent, but heavy. Flow formed. Lighter, stronger, sweet spot for daily and spirited driving. Forged. The holy grail. Strongest and lightest, but expensive. Like mortgage your kidney? Expensive. Beginner. Advice: start with flow formed or decent cast wheels. Brands like NK, Motegi, or TSW give great bang for your buck. You want the lowered look. We get it, but don't be the guy with the slammed Civic that scrapes on gum wrappers and can't turn into driveways. Lowering springs versus coilovers. Lowering springs. Affordable. Mild drop. Better handling if paired with good shocks. Downside: can ride like a dump truck on square wheels if you cheap out. Coilovers. Fully adjustable ride height and damping. Better stance and cornering. More expensive, but infinitely cooler. Brands to trust: lowering springs, Eibach, H&R. Coilovers, BC Racing, Tane, KWV1. Real-world scenario: your buddy installs $80 lowering springs from eBay. His car looks slammed, sure, but rides like it's being punished for existing. Meanwhile, you spring for mid-tier coilovers. Your ride looks clean, corners tighter, and your spine doesn't dislocate every time you hit a pothole. You win. Look, adding an intake won't magically give you 50 horsepower, but it can make your throttle more responsive, your engine sound cooler, and your underhood aesthetic a lot more serious. Cold air intake versus short ram intake. Cold air intake CAI. Pulls cooler air equals denser air equals more power. More complicated install. Risky in rain if poorly routed. Hello? Hydrolock? Short ram intake SRI. Easier install. Warmer air equals slightly less efficient, but still sounds good. What it actually does: expect maybe 3 to 10 horsepower, improved throttle response, and a whooshy induction sound that makes you smile. Beginner pro tip: don't get caught by fake brands selling universal intakes for every car known to man. Stick with names like K&N, InGen, AEM, or Mishimoto. And yes, sound counts, especially when you're 19 and every tunnel is an opportunity. Yes, we're talking about exhaust mods, the single most misunderstood beginner mod. Muffler delete? Please number. That's the mod equivalent of yelling to be heard in a library. Sure, you're loud, but no one likes you. Catback exhaust. The right way adds sound and minor gains. Keeps emission stuff intact. Doesn't turn your daily into a neighborhood menace. Axleback? If you're on a budget, that's a decent start. You get sound without full performance gains. Resonator delete? Only if you want drone at 3,000 RPM that makes you question your life choices. Good brands for beginners: Borla, Magnaflow, Flowmaster, or even ISR for affordable setups. Pro tip: always listen to clips online before you buy. What sounds throaty in one car might sound like a weed whacker on yours. Nobody flexes their brake pads on Instagram, but this might be the best safety mod you can do. Better brake pads equals better everything, shorter stopping distances, less fade in spirited driving. Makes your car feel more locked in. Brands to consider: Hawk, EBC, Brembo for ballers. Drilled and slotted rotors? Great for heat dissipation, but mainly show. Unless you're tracking your car, quality pads and stainless steel lines are more noticeable than rotors that look like Swiss cheese. You spend more time inside your car than looking at it, so why not make it feel like home? Shift knob. Swap. Super easy. Feels better. Looks better. Costs like 30 bucks. Get one that's weighted for better shifts. And boom, your gear throws feel tighter than your budget. Steering wheel wraps or upgrades. It's like new shoes for your hands. Brands like NRG, Sparco, or even Alcantara wraps give your wheel a fresh vibe. Seats and harnesses? Not yet. Don't throw in racing buckets on a streetcar unless you enjoy sore backs and broken dreams. LED interior lighting. Soft white or OEM style colors equals clean. RGB rainbow rave lights? You're not a TikTok house. Party. Calm down. This is where things get spicy. If your car is turbocharged, a tune can unlock a ton of hidden power. If it's naturally aspirated, expect small gains but improved throttle and maybe better MPG. Piggyback versus full tune. Piggyback. Easy plug and play, less control. Full tune. Custom, more power, more risk if done wrong. Use case. You get a cold air intake and a catback exhaust. Now pair it with a tune? That's a real performance triangle. Gains add up. Brands to trust: Cobb, Honda, APR, HP tuners, depending on your platform. Let's talk lips, diffusers, and wings. You've seen them all on Instagram builds. Front lip and side skirts. Adds aggression and can improve airflow. Just don't scrape it off on the first speed bump. Spoilers, jock wings. If you're not doing 120 miles per hour plus on a track, your giant GT wing is doing nothing but ruining your MPG. Go subtle or OEM plus style. Pro tip: don't be the guy who buys a giant eBay wing for a 1.5-liter Corolla. Stay grounded, literally. So there you have it. The best mods for beginners that won't blow up your car, your wallet, or your dating life. Start small. Upgrade smart. Don't chase clout. Chase function and fun. If you're serious about getting into car modding, check out our other videos on Wheel Fitment Explained, Underglow is Back, or bolt-on mods that actually work. We break it down so you don't have to dig through forums from 2007 written by people who think hella flush is a religion. Drop a comment telling us your first ever mod, and if it was a fake hood scoop, well, we forgive you. Like, subscribe, and remember, your car, your build, but at least let it make sense. Peace out, gear.